money always.
Hello everybody, welcome to Magnificent Mogul. I have with me the lovely Sonya Stokes, also known as Queen, extreme couponer. Thank you so much for becoming a part of Magnificent Mogul.
No, thank you for having me. I really appreciate
Not
the
a problem. Okay, so Sonya, I met you here at Perimeter Zen. I think we had a fundraiser and you came and you visited and we immediately hit it off. I saw you across the room and I just felt your energy and I knew we were going to hit it off. And that's when I found out that your name was Sonya. You also go by Queen.
Yes.
And at that time you were starting a business, right?
Yes. Well, I actually had the business already working. I just made it official probably about several months ago.
Oh, okay.
So, it's always been there, which, you can always do, but just to make it official makes it feel so much better.
I would imagine so. Yeah, for everybody who is watching this video, Sonya is the founder of Couponers Society United. Her website is couponerssociety.com if you want to look her up. She's online. So, Sonya, I'd like for you to tell us a little bit about your business. Can you give some details to the people who are watching this video and you can tell them what your entrepreneurial endeavor is?
Yes. Well, Couponer Society United started with couponing, plain and simple. And what that means, if you're a man, you're a woman, families can actually save money. You can have limited funds. You can have, you could be the person that's sitting on a nice little savings. But anybody wants to save money. Somebody out there wants to save money, whether it's with on your hygiene products, with anything that you do on a daily basis. And some people just don't understand how many ways you can save money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I wanted to do. I teach people how to do that.
That's awesome.
So it comes in handy.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. That's what immediately caught my attention, Queen, when we were talking and you said that you had a business and you were focused on couponing. And I remember seeing something on television about extreme couponing, which is what I think you're doing with your business.
Okay.
And we talked more after the nonprofit event that I was just speaking of, and you were going to take it to a different level.
Yes.
And at that time, I think you were mentioning that you were going to add a nonprofit component to it. So can you speak to that?
Well, what we're actually doing with the nonprofit component, we actually coupon for certain items, certain things, like I said, hygiene products, food products, anything that you can possibly think of, you can coupon for.
Right.
So what we do, we actually take those items and we donate it to
that's
nonprofit
awesome.
organizations.
That's awesome.
So anyone that's in need, we're there to help them.
Okay.
And we look for nothing from it.
I think that's a fantastic idea, and I think that's really what attracted me to your story and why I wanted to have you here on Magnificent Mogul. So with that being said, and you told us about the business, I'd like to hear from you. Where is the passion? Where did you get the passion for couponing? I mean, every entrepreneur has something passionate that they strive for, giving back to the world. And I'm sure you have a passion for couponing. So where exactly does that come from?
Well, let me start here. My mom was a single mom, like a lot of moms are these days. And it was 5 of us. I was the oldest of 5.
Okay.
And my mom held 2 jobs down to take care of 4 girls and 1 baby boy.
Oh, wow.
And one day she went to work and she had to work overtime, and my little brothers and sisters, that's all they could think of is, Sonya, we're hungry.
Yeah,
I'm not the mom, but because you're the oldest, you feel like mom when mom is gone.
Right.
So I was in the kitchen. I didn't know what to cook. I was probably about 13 years old, and I found a potato, in the refrigerator, and I didn't know how to cook it. My mom told me not to use the stove and everything like that. So I put that potato in the microwave, and I just thought this is going to help me feed my brothers and sisters until my mom got home. And just from that, I said, I will never be hungry again.
Right, right.
No one that I know will be hungry again. And by me helping people, showing them how to save money, they can take a coupon and fill their refrigerator up, and their kids can have as much food as they want to just by knowing how to save with a coupon.
That's fantastic. So you took the idea of nurturing your family to literally trying to nurture the world.
Exactly.
That's good. That's an awesome idea. So, so speaking on that topic alone, you taking your passion for couponing from your family situation to, starting a business and then bringing it out to the world. How has how has this entrepreneurial experience transformed your life?
It's been amazing. I met wonderful people like you.
Oh, thank you.
Wonderful people like you and so many other people coming into your life just wanting to know how.
Yeah.
Just wanting to know how. One, it's very addictive. I can say
I would think so, yeah.
It's very addictive. Once you go to the store and you see your grocery bill, used to be $150, almost $200, and then come out the store and you pay 25 cents.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You're just like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Yeah, that's like playing a game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to see how much you can save.
Yeah, you always wanna beat the next level.
Exactly. And to become extreme, you do it in a larger quantity. And I can say it's not for everybody.
Okay.
Everybody cannot jump on board and say, okay, I'm gonna become an extreme couponer.
Okay.
It takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of learning. And that's what myself and my team help people to do. We hold classes.
Okay.
And they bring their husbands in, wives come in, they bring their family. Kids can do this.
Yeah.
They can go in the stores and help their mom. Hey, mom, I found this, I found that. And they match up the coupons, and then they're paying something 5 cents, 2 cents for a box of rice or macaroni and cheese. And items that you probably would never be able to buy. A lot of people go to the Dollar Tree right now and they get the off-brand items.
Right.
When you can have Olay. Okay?
Yeah. You have the name brand stuff.
You can have the name brand stuff.
Right,
And that's what couponing will help you do. Is also let you live a better life.
I would think so. Yeah. So you mentioned that you offer classes. How do you target the constituency for your classes?
It's anybody.
Okay.
It's for anybody. It's not a certain age. It's not a certain category. Anybody that wants to learn. Like I said, a lot of people come into the class very skeptical. I don't know how to do this. This might be too hard. Once I get done with you, you want it.
Anybody can be a pro. Yeah.
Anybody can do it. And from that, you got moms telling their sisters and telling their families and everybody. It's just like a rolling rock going downhill, and everybody's coming up together.
That's fantastic. So let's focus on the nonprofit side of your business. I know how challenging that can be. I have some experience with nonprofit myself, so I know that you spend hours on the telephone with the IRS. I know that you spend a lot of time researching information. I know you spend a lot of time waiting on people to call you back. And then there's something else that can be challenging. Who else believes in your nonprofit organization? So I would like for you to explain to us what were your challenges when it comes to starting the nonprofit side of your business.
Yes. First, if anybody know, I actually called Damon.
Yeah, I did. I did have some meetings.
I actually called him and I was like, I really want to do this because I do see a benefit in what we're doing. And it's not about the money all the time. It's about touching somebody's home, somebody's heart, and seeing a smile on their face.
Right.
So just running into people believing in you, and like you said, with the paperwork and seeing who's on your board, who you can trust, and things like that, it does get hard, and your heart gets hardened because you're like, I thought I wanted to do this, but can I really do this? There's so much involved. But if you believe in what you want to do, and nobody will stop you.
That's right. And I would imagine even in those experiences, even though they may have been tough, you became a stronger person.
Yes, a much stronger person.
Good.
Even even being as you thought you had that close circle, sometimes that circle start breaking off and people are not there that you thought was going to be there for you.
Right.
That's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right. You
I know
keep
the story.
It moving.
I know the story.
Don't give up. Whatever you do not give up, because they're going to be at your door when you think about it.
Oh, yeah. Eventually, when the nonprofit takes off, that's when everybody knows about it and they want to know more.
Exactly.
And they want to participate.
Exactly.
So I'm sure that's on the horizon for you.
It is.
Speaking of that, I know that you're taking your nonprofit across the nation. Yes. I think we were talking about, an event that you are having that's going to draw in people from across the nation, literally.
Yes.
So couponing builds relationships. Can you kind of talk to us about that? Like, what are some of the relationship benefits that you're getting out of extreme couponing, starting your business?
Like you were saying, right now this summer we're doing a couponers convention. First ever in the state of Texas.
Amazing.
First ever. We're expecting about 1,000 people.
Oh my goodness.
And you would think, how many people coupon?
Right.
It's a lot of us out here.
Right.
It is a lot of us out here. And what we actually have done, we've teamed up with another nonprofit organization called Green Doors. And what they actually do, they help veterans that suffer from PTSD. And also women and children running from abusive relationships.
Okay.
So what we're doing, we're holding a convention. We're calling all our fellow couponers to come out and support the cause. So not only do we help people to coupon, but we help other organizations because they do need those type of supplies. They need hygiene supplies. They need to know how to better their life, and this is one way to do it, is how to save money.
Right.
So you can see couponing is not just, as they say, stockpiling. It goes more than just stockpiling. It touches people in personal ways in their personal homes.
Right.
So it's a lot to come out of it.
Well, I want to congratulate you on that, and to have 1,000 people come out and to support your debut event. I think that's fantastic. I see more in the cards for you. So, just good luck. And I know your endeavor will definitely pay off. And speaking of your future endeavors, where do you ultimately see Couponer Society going? What's your ultimate vision for Couponer Society United?
I'm ready to travel around the world with it. Have these events in every other state. If somebody calls me today, tomorrow, to say, hey, can you hold one of these events here for somebody that, that needs this help in their organization? I'm here to team up with a lot of nonprofit organizations to show them how to move further just by couponing and make their lives better.
So you heard it here. So Sonya is volunteering. So call her up and visit her website. She's available.
Yes.
Thank you for offering that. What's the number one lesson that you want to share with everybody who's looking at this video from your experience? I don't know if you want to speak to it from just the nonprofit side or the overall, business development side, but what's your advice for the entrepreneur looking to start their own thing?
Well, I would love to tell everyone, do not stop. Plain and simple. Do not stop. It is something that you believe in. You might have these naysayers, and you might have people that knock you down, and you might have the encouragers. Keep going. Don't stop, because everybody said couponing.
Yeah.
What are you going to get out of couponing? It's not what you get out of it. It's how you bless somebody else in what you're doing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Because I have seen so many people that I have met, and they said, they didn't even know what I was doing. They might have told me, my mom had surgery the other day. I'm trying to get her some this, some of that, whatever it may be. Next day, I was at their door with 10 bags of food or 10 bags of whatever they needed. You never know what you might need that might cross somebody else's path that might help them in the long run.
So was it a classic case of I can show you better than I can tell you?
Yes.
Yeah, I would think so, because that's typically a major theme that runs in the lives of every entrepreneur. You have these ideas, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, but ultimately, like you're saying, I think we just have to always believe in ourselves and encourage ourselves, even when we don't have anybody else to encourage us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've heard that before, and I see that you're definitely, surpassing, all of the naysayers and doing your thing, and off to brighter pastures.
Yes.
So
Yes, and that's all we have to do is put one foot in front of the other and keep on moving.
and like you said, and keep blessing people.
Yes.
I think that's the best thing that is coming out of your business. You are doing something that's extremely passionate, but at the end of the day, you are blessing people.
And the thing about it, you never expect anything back.
Yeah.
Don't turn around, I'm giving this to you because I know you're going to help me. No, you give it, and that's called 10 times fold.
That's right, and it comes back to you.
It's going to come back to you.
Right.
It's going to come back to you, whether you think it is or not, but it's going to come back to you.
See, folks, isn't she lovely? So I have 2 surprise questions for you. So we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna lighten it up at the end.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions, and just honestly, just give me the most candid answer off the top of your head. So I'm not really into couponing now. After talking to you, I think I will be.
Oh, I'll show you the ropes now. You better watch out.
So I need for you to fill in the blank. So I need
Okay.
something to look forward to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off a sentence, and I need for you to just continue it. Okay?
Okay.
The best coupon I ever found was.
Toilet paper.
Everybody needs that. Yeah.
Paper towel is probably the highest item you ever want to purchase.
It
out of a
is, and it
store.
keeps going up.
Yes. But when they started bringing, and I'm trying to rep some of those Scott's and Charmin companies out there. They're very expensive because it's an essential need. It's a need you have to have.
Yeah.
But when they brought that coupon out, honey, I was on it. Okay, I was on it.
Well, I'll look out for some toilet paper. Okay, and then I have one more for you.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe that there are no coupons for.
And that's one thing you probably can't say.
Okay.
Because you can find a coupon for
There's
everything.
a coupon for everything.
Everything. Everybody say, I need to cut it out the paper. You don't have to cut. Now you have apps.
Yeah.
You have everything you could possibly. If you have a smartphone, you have a coupon. How about that?
That's true. Yeah,
You
do.
can find restaurants, you can dog food, anything you want, you can find a coupon for it. So never think you can't find. Always do your research.
Well, there you have it. So I'll be off couponing.
Yes.
Well, it's been great having you here, and thank you so much again for taking part in Magnificent Mogul. And thank you all for watching.
Money always.